Let's take a look at NIO. NIO is going to report earnings this Tuesday morning before the U.S. market open for trading. There's not too much numbers out there. Apparently, this stock is not being covered by too many analysts, and only been able to find a couple analysts kind of project some number. And here's what I found: essentially a 45 cents to 49 cents loss per share, and a 220.4 million revenue. The option market is actually pricing a pretty big move, a plus or minus 64 cents or plus or minus 16.5%. Based on Friday's close, that put the range at somewhere around the 321 to 449. Before I continue, I'd like to ask you to click the thumbs up if you like the contents in this video. If you are not a subscriber on my YouTube channel, click the subscribe and the notification icon to avoid missing any future video. And here, looking at the weekly chart, you can see here the last 3 weeks, the stock been down. And on Friday, actually made a new low. Here, looking at the daily chart, we can see that new low is somewhere around 381. It only closed modestly higher from the low. It closed at 386. As you can see here, we got this gap up. And this is basically the CBS 60-minute segment. And here is right before the earning came out, the last quarter earning came out, and the earning was a little bit disappointed, and also the forward guidance was very disappointed based on the car delivery number that they were mentioning. And ever since then, the stock been dropping. So you can see right now it's making a low and sitting right here near the all-time low. And here is the projected move based on the option market for the earning. Essentially is the range that we mentioned earlier. And if we take a look at the hourly chart here, so you can see this is the top of the range, which is 449, and the bottom of the range 320. Now, also the other thing is if we draw a trend line down here connecting these points, and also here the support level near the 443, you can see this is essentially a descending triangle. All right, one of the things that about the descending triangle is when it breaks down, one could use the height of the triangle and project it down from the base to get a approximate measure move. And if we do that, basically it's projecting down to somewhere around this 321 area. Because if you take a look here at the top of this triangle, this point here is basically about 560. And the base is 443, so if we just round off these numbers and get some easy math. So let's say this is 440, so basically the height of this triangle is around $1.20. And if we subtract $1.20 from this thing, that will basically put it down to somewhere around 323, which is pretty close to the 321 projected move based on the market pricing in the earning move. All right, so at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a little trick that I use on how to quickly project these measure move down to get to the level for you to watch. Here's what I will be paying attention to from the guidance is the ES6 ramp and delivery, the order and the backlog, and also the China's EV subsidy, and also the car delivery for the coming quarter, Q2. Depending on the guidance, the stock price will most likely either come down to this 320 if there's a negative guidance on those topics that I just mentioned, or it could move up here to the 443, the 449, the top of the range for the market projection. And it might even move higher. And likewise, on the downside, could even move lower. But definitely, if it comes down and dip below the 321 area, I will be keeping an eye out to initiate some long-term type of a play to play it back up. Or if it come up to this 443 based on positive report and also guidance, I'll be looking for this thing to come back and retest this level before it makes its move back up, because I'm basically looking for a possible inverted head and shoulder type of a pattern move, so to reverse this this downtrend here, and essentially also break the break this triangle, so it could come up and come back down and sort of retest this triangle breakout before it makes its move. Here's a trick that I use to do some of these major moves here. Thinkorswim platform that I'm using has this Fibonacci retracement tool. So what I do is I use the retracement tool and put the starting point at the base of this triangle, and then project this back up to the top of the height of the triangle here, and that will give me the projected move of 100%. So just to make sure that I am lined up to the value I want. Yep. So the top is 560 and the base is at 443. And also notice that I set this at 178.6%, which is the 78.6 Fibonacci level, and also the 618, because a lot of people trade these level, and also a lot of people are taking profits somewhere around 80% of the major move. So this 78.6 is pretty close to the 80%, and also it's a Fibonacci level. The other two that I use is the Fibonacci extension. And here, using this Fibonacci extension, I start at the top of the triangle and project this thing down to the base, and then just shift over a little bit and get this thing down. So make sure that I'm at the value that I want. So I start at the 560 level. I want the 443, that's the base. So again, I want to set this at 78.6 and 618, right? And the 100%. So there you go. Right here is the 326 is the 100% projected move based on the height of this triangle, and the 78.6 is near the 80%, and the 618 the Fibonacci level. Hopefully you find this little tip be useful, and good luck.